So I wanted to bring you guys along for a quick little tour on how the garden is doing and everything that is blooming right now. Well, it's been a really odd spring, early summer. We have flowers on the cucumber. And look at these tendrils. They're so funky. And we also have some blooms on the bush beans. We have different colored flowers. We have tons of squash. We have beautiful blossoms. Oh, and there's a honeybee in there. So we have tons of production that's going to be coming on in the garden. I mean, our cucumbers are just doing so good, and ever since we added our beehive, everything seems to be doing really good, and we've been getting more production out of everything that needs to be pollinated by the bees. And as I said, this garden bed was more of a experiment. My husband decided to do this square foot gardening, which I'm definitely going to consider doing next year in all of my garden beds. We have some of the spring crops have been dying off, but I'm letting my lettuce, I believe this is I believe this kind of lettuce is the, I think the romaine might be, and I'm gonna let most of it go to seed so we can collect some seeds. We found a massive zucchini the other day. My husband was out here with the boys. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that, how beautiful it's doing. That nasturtium is just going crazy. It's just loving this weather. I mean, everything in the garden is just enjoying this beautiful weather. I mean, look at the chilies. I mean, I've got sunflowers. Everything is just doing really good in the garden. I got beautiful garden picking tomatoes just going crazy in the garden as well. I just pick these and just enjoy them in the garden. So good. So tasty. It's been a really odd summer. We are in the middle of May and we are enjoying this beautiful weather. I mean, this is like Southern California weather. It's been, you know, in the 60s, and maybe the hottest it's gotten for you know, late May has been like 85. So I am not complaining about the weather, and certainly my garden is not complaining about the weather as well. And look at my sunflowers, you guys. They're just doing so good. I wanted to show you guys my potatoes that I planted this early spring. We've got blossoms. It's pretty similar to an eggplant blossom, like a little miniature eggplant blossom. Look at my eggplant, you guys. This is the eggplant that I have out in the garden. So as you can see, there is some slugs. The occasional slugs in the garden. I still have to find out how to get rid of them. But look at you guys. Look at these beautiful little eggplants. And at the bottom, I have an eggplant coming on. Brandywine tomato. It's more of a cold tolerant variety, but this is the first year I've grown this. And it's just loving this beautiful cool weather we're having here in the desert Southwest. some tomatoes and some peppers, and I just put them in here along with this avocado because I wanted to kind of just see how they did until I could find a permanent spot for them in the garden. That will be trellising up here and growing. It's my first year growing a watermelon. I grew a cantaloupe there last year and it did really good. My nasturtiums and marigolds are doing just beautiful. We had a gorgeous sunflower that's now gonna go to seed. We have this beautiful squash flower this morning in the garden. We have tons of tomatoes coming on too. Oh, right down here we have tomatoes. We have a little clutch of tomatoes. And I planted some sage in a couple of pots throughout the garden. First year that I've planted sage alone, instead of doing a companion planting like rosemary or thyme. Usually you see them in displays in the garden center like that, but I just decided to plant them individually, so maybe, just maybe it'll last. Here's my other sage. Pea season is definitely gone now. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this garden tour. It's a cute little garden tour I decided to do with you guys this morning in the garden. I was out doing my little coffee walk and I figured I'd show you guys an update of what's going on while we're enjoying this beautiful weather in the desert Southwest. Until next time, you guys. And remember, like and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the Garden of Thabelia. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Hi, Janine. Ready.